Good evening and welcome to the news for today, the 13th of June. We apologize for the delay. The autopsy report on the body of the 3-year-old girl who died about a month ago reveals signs of physical as well as sexual abuse, but no sexual penetration.
The prosecution presented this report to the Supreme Court this morning. Furthermore, this report indicates that the victim suffered trauma before her death. Meanwhile, the other court case that has been heard is that of the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. For this case, the lawyer Divino Sabino asked to know the position of the Court of Appeal on a declaration by State House according to which the Court of Appeal also participated in the drafting of the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. Mr. Sabino, who is one of the 3 lawyers representing the Office of the Ombudsman, the Human Rights Commission, and the Bar Association, said that if this is the case, these judges of the Court of Appeal should withdraw from judging this case. This case is expected to formally go to trial in December, when the panel of judges will be assembled in August. Finally, in a suspected money laundering case by Viraf Udwadia, Rikael Moll, Muriel Albert, and Timothée Morin, all 4 defendants pleaded not guilty to 139 counts. These charges involve what police suspect to be money laundering related to various vehicles and businesses such as car rentals and tourist accommodation. For the hearing of this case, the court has set a provisional date of October of the current year.
The Minister for Internal Affairs, Errol Fonseca, has said that he is concerned about the level of crime in the country, but the government is determined to deal with the situation. Minister Fonseca said this while answering a private notice question from the leader of the opposition, Sébastien Pillet, in the National Assembly this morning. The latter wanted to know the level and statistics on crimes in the country and the seizures of narcotics by the authorities. Mr. Pillet also wanted to know whether citizens could continue to trust the authorities when, according to him, the seized drugs by these authorities were being sold in ghettos and other places. The government will continue to support local agricultural and meat production. Minister Jean-François Ferrari was speaking during question time in the National Assembly on behalf of the Minister for Agriculture. The question from the U.S. M&A, Wallace Cosgrove, sought answers on the consequences of the government's decision to withdraw subsidies on animal feed for farmers. Minister Ferrari noted that the government had held 2 rounds of discussions with 3 local businesses involved in animal feed production. The discussion has so far failed to come up with tangible results. A 3rd meeting has been planned. A legal document to protect the rights of artists and artisans is being developed under a UNESCO project called Ashberg. Seychelles is amongst 12 countries being supported by the project. The first consultation meeting was held today, where a group of artists and artisans put forward issues they face within the sector. A similar meeting will be held on Pralin and Ladig later in the week. An expert from UNESCO, Avril Joffre, said the aim of the project is to prevent cultural works of art from being lost.
What are their challenges, especially around working conditions, things like contracts, lack of space, refusal to sign a contract, no protection for injury, health and safety issues, occupational health and safety issues, what happens to people's pensions when they can't practice their craft anymore or their artistic work. So we had people here, we had about 70 people, it was very lively conversation, but really some of the issues that came up are things that we're going to take very seriously. We need to think about what that means for legal protection. So the idea is at the end of this whole program there will be a law to support artists called an artist law that deals with things like remuneration, deals with working conditions, deals with contracts, deals with social protection.
The government has received a donation of 2 new 4-wheel drive ambulances from Mr. Punjanto, owner of PT Mineral Makmur, Indonesia, as part of its community care for healthy family programs. The ambulances are fully equipped with life-saving equipment. One of the ambulances will be stationed at Anse Royal Hospital, the other at Victoria Hospital. The President has expressed his appreciation to the donor for assisting Seychelles in its effort to improve healthcare services. And with this, we have come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for your attention.